Analysts warn Saylor's BTC strategy is hurting Bitcoin price action as his portfolio turns red. Michael Saylor. Strategy. Analysts warn Michael Saylor's Bitcoin strategy hurts price action as 40% of strategy's 649,870 BTC holdings turn red following purchases above $102,000. Crypto journalist. Hassan. Crypto journalist. Hassan. About author. Anas is a crypto-native journalist and SEO writer with over 5 years of writing experience covering blockchain, crypto, DeFi, and emerging tech. Author profile. Share. Copied. Last updated. November 18, 2025. Analysts at Samosa Capital Investment Fund have warned that Michael Saylor's BTC strategy is hurting Bitcoin's price action, which is a net negative for the Bitcoin community. According to certified analysts, Saylor's Bitcoin digital asset treasury company, Strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, is a highly leveraged holding company traded on public exchanges that could blow up, exactly the opposite of what Bitcoin was intended to be. Vinny Lingham, economist and co-founder at Praxos Capital, also complained about how Saylor's strategy could ultimately do more harm to Bitcoin and crypto than what FTX did. Saylor's strategy is the opposite of what Bitcoin was meant to be. These concerns come just days after Saylor announced that the Bitcoin strategy company had purchased 8,178 BTC at an average price of $102,171, approximately 10% above current market levels. According to data from CryptoQuant, this recent Bitcoin move puts 40% of Strategy's 649,870 BTC holdings in the red zone. Bitcoin critic Peter Schiff called Strategy's entire business model a fraud. He revealed that both he and Saylor will speak at Binance Blockchain Week in Dubai in early December and challenged Saylor to a debate, concluding, "Regardless of what happens to Bitcoin, I believe $MSTR will eventually go bankrupt." These concerns come as Bitcoin has lost over 25% since early October, and market participants have questioned why Saylor, who regularly posted trackers and bought when the market rallied, is suddenly quiet during red days. Buy high, do nothing. Critics slam Saylor's quiet red market strategy. Popular crypto KOL Ansem spotted this pattern in April when Bitcoin dipped 30% to $74,000. Reacting, "The funniest part about all of this is when we truly needed a turbo bid to jumpstart the digital gold safe haven narrative. This nigga Saylor has bought stone cold zero Bitcoin." Helios Labs CEO Mert Mumtaz shared the sentiment, noting that DATs buy in size when prices peak but go silent during discounts. So their strategy is literally buy high and then do nothing? Just a creative way of driving crypto money to CNBC, it seems. Bitcoin maxis now believe BTC's original cypherpunk vision has been hijacked. According to a Delphi digital analyst, Strategy and DATs are hurting Bitcoin's price action, not just because Bitcoin has underperformed assets like the Nasdaq 100 index, but because its role as a sovereign, censorship-resistant, private medium of wealth storage and transfer has been hollowed out. For example, 9% of all BTC sits in US ETFs or government treasuries today, which are custodial, surveilled, fully transparent structures where personal sovereignty is basically zero. Analysts argue that this dilution into central authority, which Bitcoin was meant to resist as censorship-resistant money, is drifting away from its original purpose since the emergence of DATs like Saylor's strategy. Saylor claims MSTR can survive 80 to 90% Bitcoin crash. However, when Grok AI was asked what price Bitcoin would have to fall to for MSTR to be in trouble and have to sell Bitcoins, it responded that Bitcoin would need to drop to around $12,650 for MicroStrategy, MSTR, to face serious financial trouble, where the value of its Bitcoin holdings roughly equals its total debt of about $8.22 billion. At that level, the company's balance sheet would be underwater without other assets or refinancing options, potentially forcing a sale of Bitcoin to address liabilities. However, the debt is through convertible notes that lack strict covenants tying assets to Bitcoin's price, so immediate liquidation isn't guaranteed. CEO Michael Saylor also stated that the firm could withstand an 80 to 90% Bitcoin drop to $18, $800-$9, $400, and remain over-collateralized. In other words, despite analysts' warnings of MSTR's implosion, the underlying fundamentals still stand strong. Follow us on Google News, Trending News, Recommended Popular Crypto Topics Price Predictions, Live Fed Payments Innovation Conference, real-time updates as Federal Reserve discusses crypto, stablecoins, and AI with industry leaders' crypto market prospect. After the washout, the soil looks richer. Bitcoin price falls as analysts point to hidden losses by a big player. New ChatGPT predicts the price of XRP, Solana, Binance Coin by the end of 2025. China's Alibaba AI predicts the price of XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum by the end of 2025. Bitcoin News. World's smartest man forecasts Bitcoin to reach $220,000 in the next 45 days. One day ago, by Hassan. Price analysis. Bitcoin price prediction. Is the bearish ABCD pattern pointing to a drop below $83,800? 20 hours ago, by Arslan Butt. Price analysis. XRP price prediction. ETF hype dies fast as sellers crush XRP. What happens if $2.22 support fails? One day ago, by Alejandro Arich. Best crypto to buy now in November 2025. Top crypto to invest in. 7 hours ago, by Alan Draper. New cryptocurrencies to invest in today. Top new crypto coins. 20 hours ago, by Inesis Tavares. Best crypto presales to invest in November 2025. One day ago, by Alan Draper. 13 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in November 2025. 13 hours ago, by Elijah Rankovich. 12 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. 8 hours ago, by Elijah Rankovich. The next crypto to explode in 2025. Our top picks. 8 hours ago, by Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. One day ago, by Leon Waters. XRP, price prediction 2025. 2026 to 2030. August 29, 2025, by Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. November 4, 2025, by Ben Beto.